Welcome back to what is going to be a series of conversations with my wife that you get to sit in on as I try to create a life of design, create the piece out of the storm. And the pieces of that new life are in these conversations. So, something that I was thinking about, honey.
Yes.
Yes, let them know you're here. Otherwise, they think I'm calling them.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Okay. No need for that. Hey, guys.
Okay.
You're not a Kardashian. Uh, Mr. Orbis is Kate here. So now I was thinking about as I was laying after lunch is this
Honey,
like
we had breakfast.
oh that was breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, at like 1 p.m. There's a cycle of being a student, learning something because again there's a great new literacy that's happening. Like imagine you can't read, how disadvantaged you would be in the modern world. Or imagine you had like a button phone versus
Smartphone.
yeah, one of the latest phones that has all these new facilities. Like how much like just to find a location, you'd be like asking people instead of just being able to be navigated. So there's something that's happening. I feel like I am really falling behind on what like the same way that my father worked an hourly wage at gas stations. I feel like that in the digital landscape of what are the new latest and greatest of agents
Technology.
and AIs and
Yeah.
forget AIs, just services and tools that I'm not integrating into my workflow. And so the solution to that is becoming an aggressive, obsessive learner. Most things may not be applicable, but by knowing what is out there, I can say, hey, I remember I learned this a while back. I can apply that now here. I didn't know where I could apply it back then, but now I can apply it here. So step one, like a student. Step two, doing what I learned, which is a practitioner. So the action would be learning or studying. The identity would be a student, like as a student study. Then the action would be doing.
Like amplify?
What?
Amplify on our regular life or
It-
on your work?
Well, I just want to practice it. For example, let's say Mid Journey or some rendering of graphics that is in my imagination of like what if I had a cat doing a PowerPoint presentation about this particular topic, and for some reason I was playing around with Mid Journey's
Okay.
image generation,
Okay.
and then so just about not even about applying it to anything, just seeing what I could do.
Okay.
So one is knowing what the tool does. The student just learning. Oh, there is this stuff out there. Two, being a practitioner or a doer, just doing enough. There's like, okay, I think I can like how do I make this cat in this image look the same as this cat, like in a different situation. Like these are small things, but I'm saying like just practicing that. So student, practitioner, then it's like sharer, someone who shares, hey, I studied this thing, I did this thing, and now I'm telling you about this. From there, I think to be a kind of a guide for others that they say, hey, like I also would like to create something like that, or how did you do that? And then um, from the sharing, it's the guiding of other people that I'll learn a lot more by teaching. So that's the rough skeleton. If I can get obsessive about this sort of flow of learning. Now, how do I learn faster? That is where the seed of an idea is in my mind of the same way I could try to figure out how to build muscles by myself and make all the mistakes and spend 8 months, not making much progress
Yeah.
versus hiring someone who's been doing it for 8 years plus and has achieved the results that I want. I can just be under their guidance, under their wings of like what I should or should not do, be able to ask them questions. So seeing that as a very easy example, easy to understand example, like, oh, okay, if you want to get into a good physical shape, just hire a trainer. But we don't do that in other areas of our lives. And I realized how effective it is in the gym, workout, fitness space. That I'm like, hey, I have the money. Why not we do this? What are all the skills? Like you're learning driving, and that is something that you're hiring. Driving Bangladesh is completely different than driving, in like a modern country. So I having drove.
Yeah, he
No,
has
I would-
anxiety
I would
attacks.
never drive in Bangladesh.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but she's trying.
I can't, honey. I'm just learning, just for certificate for
Oh.
get the license.
Okay. So illegal drivers, what you're saying. We got it. Yeah. So this is sitting in my mind is like, how do I learn faster? Now I'm much more interested in hiring to not have it done for me, but hiring
To teach you?
to teach me. Right now, I don't know even the basics. Like yesterday, I was at the mercy of getting a simple video out to my community that I used to have a little bit of editing.
Yeah, you showed me that you was happy to make a video on CapCut.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like 10 years ago,
Oh, okay.
I had started my first YouTube channel and I like made my little edits and things. Like I had like a whatever.
Yeah, guys, don't look for that channel.
Yeah.
You might find any other girls. Anyway,
There was no girls. Yeah.
we have seen all the videos.
Yeah. So anyway, now I want to hire at a much more like experienced level
Uh-huh.
of like I'm getting a second trainer,
Okay.
not for him to continuously come and train me, but him to like hire.
Be available.
No, like a few times a week, like come and teach me. Like okay, I want to know things. I feel like I'm losing the art of learning anything. I think my brain and my like desire for there's a craving to learn. It's like imagine someone who can't read and they're just like seeing the words around them and like admiring books and be like, man, I wish I could read this. Like I wish I knew what was happening. They see the front cover of Great Adventure, but seeing the pages, it all looks
Amazing.
Greek. So I feel like that's happening right now, and I need to take a very strong action of setting up my environment through the same way that there's accountability with a gym partner. There needs to be accountability with other areas that can teach me that can like or the things that I find say, hey, I'd like to know more about that. I need to create a system. So one of the things that I'm really looking forward to doing here will possibly on our
You can see his belly. Got that.
you get the no abs. Um, it's on the way. It's being delivered. Just
Yeah, he's pregnant with abs.
I feel them. They're there. They're cooking.
Okay.
Have not done ab workout in weeks. So
Yeah, and he's kind of lazy when it comes to ab workout.
legs.
Yes, guys.
Yeah. No comment there.
Bro, you haven't like, okay, honey, let's do 15 minutes ab workout for weeks.
Honey, you got so much stuff floating around here. Excuse me, I know you.
Excuse. Exposing him on 4K.
in cinematic. I do want to go from all of this like theory and talk to actions, but I also wanted to share with you and them all the thoughts and the reasoning behind the actions because I'm about to dive into this, and now I understand the purpose of this second apartment because I was getting a bit discouraged of like we're not really maximizing it. It's set up for. I haven't used the green screen in a long time. I haven't used the TV. I haven't turned that TV on.
Can I ask why?
Again, I'm trying to figure out what direction to run in, and
Can I help you with that?
of course you are.
Like,
You like trying.
no. Like,
It's like a
do you
stranger
remember when
walking
you
by.
was
I'm like, hey, would you like some constructive criticism?
remember when he was walking through the street in Thailand and he was saying something about like creating? You were so passionate about creating
Okay.
like content.
Yeah.
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 So how many videos did you make? You was crying for editors, honey. Now we have so many editors, but not enough video.
Not literal crying, but okay, yeah.
Yeah. People knows what I meant, not
No,
with
no,
the
no,
water.
you say a lot of things that people can misinterpret. Definitely, bitching and complaining.
Now we have editors, but no videos. I send him like so many videos reference so he can just
Make
recreate it.
yeah.
And I recreate the video. We have Blackboard. We have a very, very expensive TV.
Yeah.
Like he was also like, honey, can I please buy the TV? And now he's not. When the last time you used the TV? Even the holder is so expensive.
Yeah. Okay, and I want you guys to know
The behind the
the
scenes.
behind the scenes, the voice behind the scenes. That truly drove me to pay more attention to this space. It was actually why I started the 100 days of consistent posting, which I'm on day 97.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because of
Around
your
lost for him.
continuous encouragement of like actually not just making but posting. And now actually the next challenge that I want to start after this ends is posting.
Guess who gained followers?
You. Yeah. So, but I gained an appreciation for this space and then like an awareness of like.
No, people can just sad. He made videos.
Yeah, you know, some people really
Appreciate that.
I think they're more so shocked that I've been consistent because doing anything for 100 days is not easy. Bro,
Yeah.
we're not even 100 days into the new year. People stop their New Year's resolution.
At least we have each other to push. Like we wait on bed. Like, honey, make your post. Make your post.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm waiting. Make your post. Okay, don't imagine too much.
Just make your post. Yeah. So I'll be evolving from here to like I saw something that says like if you are a full-time content creator, like if you just treat that as a normal job, you're looking at normal job 9 to 5, 1 hour of lunch break. You're talking about like 7 hours a day of focusing on content creation. Like if you do that 5 days a week, you are forcing yourself to produce content, get better at it, and by just doing more and more, you're like, okay, let me now do this and that. So right up to now, it's just been more about like surviving the 100 days and just getting something posted and not focusing on the quality of it.
Yeah, man, that's what. As I said in the car, like when we was going to gym, as we are doing it anyways, let's do it with passion.
No, I really do have a passion for the art of creating, the art of telling a story, and the biggest story that I have to tell is of my own life, and
We already started, guys.
yeah. Well, I started many years ago of trying to. There's hundreds of videos that I've never shared publicly. You've seen one or two, but I've been trying to document the story of. I truly believe that there's not just potential, which we all have, which is almost like a saying. If someone says you have a lot of potential, in a way it's a compliment. In a way, it's like, yeah, I don't want to just keep sitting on the potential. It's like you're gonna die with the potential.
Yeah,
So-
we really want to see the actions, and we really want to see to create how he's creating, how much he's posting. It's so hard for him to like. Why you want to create
What is it hard for me to do? What?
to start the video? Like I'm seeing and I'm noticing so much, and I'm telling you, like you gonna lose your passion after a few days if you are not creating enough.
Not doing, you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to set up the cameras more and more so that there is the habit of creating. But
Can you make 5 posts per day? It's not impossible. You did one day, remember? And you were
Yeah.
sending me
yeah.
every link.
Yeah, I think once I start going on a mission, I think I need.
You're not on a mission yet?
I am. There's a North Star mission, but the day-to-day of what needs to be done, I think is not what I'm doing right now, which is I'm going in circles of not developing any skills. And to reach the higher levels, I need to develop the skills. Instead of like say, okay, how do I with my current skills reach the mission star goal? That's like not the right
You
approach.
can, let me tell you something. There is two options. The thing you're doing right now is taking a pause and then thinking like, what should I learn? Where should I invest my time? And etc.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the current things going on, and then I'd like to go into.
There is other option here.
Yeah.
Like the process. Like you should keep going. Like you were saying, oh, you don't have that skill. Which skill you don't have when you learn that? After starting creating content, you learn, oh, I don't know how to make edits.
Right.
Oh, I don't know how to fix the lighting.
Or
I don't know how to fix,
scripting.
scripting,
Or the
the
script
camera, the angles.
Yeah.
When you learn that before
doing.
before making the videos, no.
By doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would really appreciate if you keep going,
Okay.
if you keep posting, if you keep creating. In this process, I believe that you learn more, and
You know,
we are here to help you out.
I appreciate that. More.
Do I have other option?
Like-
No.
It's just about doing more of the self growth stuff because that automatically gives me the content. I don't want to make content about vagueness of like things and like I want it to be about something that's both relevant to me, that's relatable to others, that pushes like I'd love to see someone wake up from their like going about their lives normally and just wake up and be like, oh my God, like time is running out. I used to dream big when I was younger. What happened to those dreams? What happened to like living a life that I would be really enjoying? I think adulthood and society and the day-to-day stuff has like drowned that out of me. And that person wakes up to that realization, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna start changing everything. And they document that journey of shedding their old skins. Like last night you were talking about the caterpillar that needed to die in some way, going into the cocoon to metamorphosize into the butterfly. And in a way, I believe everyone who becomes great has to go into that cocoon. And I want to bring a camera into that cocoon of my life, of the things that I'm struggling with, the things that I'm trying to achieve, the things that I'm not figuring out, and how I go about figuring it out.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We have a blackboard.
Yes.
Let's write it down.
All right. All right.
Let's write 5 points.
Okay. So with that, we're going to get into some action steps and practical things. You know, I don't want to just like read books and watch podcasts and all these other feel good things. I want to actually say, okay, you know what? Like this is what's going on in my head. This is how I structure my day. This is how I structure my like learning, and this is what I'm learning. This is not working. This is working. I'm going to move in this direction. Like mapping out of my life as if I am a problem to solve, like a mathematical problem to solve that requires showing your work.
Okay.
Okay, enough said, enough words. Now we get into the actions.
Yeah.